So good evening, students. Last lecture, which I started, but we couldn't continue with the lecture due to some internet issue. But then no problem, I will continue with the same lecture. I told you to you that I'll be recording the lecture. But then after recording, if you have any doubts, if you have any queries, then I would have to solve in between. So I thought it's better I will conduct the same lecture today. Okay, so good evening all of you once again. We'll start. The question goes this way. There are 3 points given to us. And they're asking from these 3 points, can we form a triangle? And if a triangle is formed, what type of triangle it would be? So this is the question. Students, we all know to form a triangle, the points should be non-collinear points. I repeat again, to form a triangle, the points should be non-collinear points, right? In coordinate geometry, there is a concept which says, if the largest distance is equal to sum of 2 short distances, if the longest or largest, whatever we can say, if the longest distance is equal to sum of 2 short distances, then the given points are collinear. अगर shortest distance का total longest distance को equal नहीं हुआ, तो we say points are non-collinear. Is this very clear? So triangle होने के लिए the points should be non-collinear, and non-collinear होने के लिए the longest distance should not be equal. It should not be equal to sum of 2 short distances. Okay. So these are the 3 points given: A √2 comma √2, that is x1 comma y1. B minus √2 comma minus √2 as x2 comma y2, and C minus √6 comma √6 as x3 comma y3. So we all know, if the points are non-collinear, only a triangle can be formed. And this I discussed with you all just now. If the largest distance is equal to sum of 2 smaller distances, then the given points are collinear. Otherwise, they are non-collinear. So let us find out the distances. We have 3 points, so let us find out distance AB first. We all know the formula. But as I've said to you all, since there is x3, y3 also, so formula might create a confusion. So what will we do is, we'll just use it. In the sense, formula we'll be using it, but we'll not be writing the formula. And as I've said, formula can be x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square, or it can be x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This can also be possible. So what? We are talking about distance AB now. So we can take it as x1 minus x2. That means √2 minus of minus √2. x1 minus 2. So √2 minus of minus √2, the whole square. x1 minus x2 the whole square. If you are taking x1 minus x2, then next bracket should be y1 minus y2. So plus y1 minus y2 means √2 minus of minus √2 the whole square. Clear to all of you? So now, if you have understood this part, let us solve this. √2 minus into minus, minus into minus is plus. We all know this, right? So here it would be plus √2 the whole square plus bracket √2, again minus into minus, minus into minus is plus. So plus √2 the whole square. Now √2 plus √2. √2 plus √2 is 2 √2. So 2 √2 the whole square plus again √2 plus √2 is 2 √2 the whole square. Now students, 2 ka square is 4 and √2 ka square is 2. I repeat, 2 ka square is 4 and √2 ka square is 2. So 4 into 2 is 8. So root of 8 plus same 2 ka square is 4, √2 ka square is 2. 4 2 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So root 16. And if you take square root of 16, the answer is 4. So distance of AB is 4 units. Equation number 1. We have found out first distance, that is AB. I hope all of you have understood this. Clear? Now next, we have to find distance BC. Now distance BC, again what will we do is minus root 2 minus root 6 the whole square. They will do that way. So minus root 2 minus of minus root 6 the whole square plus minus root 2 minus root 6 the whole square. So now if you solve further, minus root 2 minus into minus will become plus root 6 the whole square plus bracket minus root 2 minus root 6 the whole square as it is. Now here, how to solve this further? We have to consider this minus root 2 as A and root 6 as B. I repeat, we have to consider minus root 2 as A and root 6 as B. So this would be A plus B the whole square. Now what is the formula? A plus B the whole square means A square plus 2AB plus B square. Now A square means minus root 2 the whole square. Now minus root 2 the whole square means, yes, minus root 2 the whole square means perfect 2. Minus का square भी positive, minus root 2 का square is 2. So that is A square. बीच में साइन प्लस है तो प्लस 2AB. प्लस 2AB मतलब 2 into minus root 2 into root 6. So root 2 into root 6 is root 12. So 2AB. So minus 2AB means minus 2 into root 2 into root 6 मतलब minus root 12. Okay. So did you understand why this minus has come? Because बीच में लाइन प्लस है. So plus 2AB का minus 2AB क्यों हुआ? Because A is minus. So minus 2 root 12. Plus B square. B square means root 6 का square. Now root 6 का square is 6. Plus here बीच में minus है तो formula क्या होगा? A minus B the whole square. So A is minus root 2 and B is root 6 and बीच में minus है. So A square मतलब minus root 2 का square, minus root 2 का square is 2. Minus 2AB, बीच में minus है तो formula में minus 2AB. So minus 2 into minus root 2 into root 6 is plus 2 root 12. I hope you have understood this part. You can actually check it. बीच में minus है तो formula is minus 2AB. That means minus 2 into minus root 2 into root 6. So root 2 into root 6 is root 12 and minus into minus will be plus. So plus 2 root 12 plus root 6 ka square is 6. Now here you can see minus 2 root 12 and plus 2 root 12 can be cancelled. So 2 plus 6 is 8 and again 2 plus 6 is 8. So 8 plus 8 is root 16 and root 16 is nothing but 4 units. So distance BC is 4 units, equation number 2. So we have got BC as well. Now the third distance we have to find out AC. So AC के लिए what we can do is root 2 minus of minus root 6 the whole square. Root 2 minus of minus root 6 the whole square plus root 2 minus root 6 the whole square. So same formula, but before formula, ये minus into minus will become plus. So root 2 plus root 6 the whole square plus root 2 minus root 6 the whole square. Now if you solve, again it's a formula, A plus B the whole square. A plus B the whole square. So root 2 ka square is 2 plus 2 root 12 plus 6 plus रूट 2 का स्क्वायर इज 2, बट यहां पर बीच में माइनस है तो माइनस 2AB मतलब माइनस 2 रूट 12 प्लस 6 रूट 6 का स्क्वायर इज 6. सेम प्लस 2 रूट 12 माइनस 2 रूट 12 गेट कैंसिल. 2 plus 6 is 8, 2 plus 6 is 8, 8 plus 8 16, and root 16 is 4 units. So distance AC is 4 units, equation number 3. Students, now I want you to understand. Look at distance AB, equation 1. यहाँ पर देखो, distance AB कितना है? 4 units. Then look at distance BC. Distance BC कितना है? 4 units. And now look at distance AC. Distance AC कितना है? 4 units. तीनों equal है. So किसी भी एक डिस्टेंस को अगर अकेला रखते हैं, अगर समझो डिस्टेंस AB को अकेला रखते हैं, can we say distance AB is not equal to distance BC plus distance AC? Okay, so one distance is not equal to sum of other two distances. That means we can conclude that the given 3 points are non-collinear points. So points A, B, and C are non-collinear points because sum of two distances is not equal to the third distance. So points are non-collinear. If the points are not collinear, that means a triangle can be constructed from these 3 points. So we can construct a triangle using above points. So here the question was asked, if triangle is formed, state type of triangle. Now tell me students, if you look at all the 3 distances, we come to know AB, BC and AC, all 3 are equal from equation 1, 2 and 3. And if all 3 distances are equal, what type of triangle do we get? Yes, if all 3 distances are equal, the triangle is an equilateral triangle. I hope all of you have understood this, sir. Sure? Okay. Now just if you have any doubts, let me see. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So nobody's having any doubt as such. Okay. So I want you all to copy down from this. Okay. I'll go to the first part. Start writing it down fast. Yeah. Come on, write it down fast. Yeah, write it down fast. Because what happens as of now, you don't have any material to note down the sums. So it's better you write down the sums, utilize this time. Yes, Prem, which first part you want? Ashish, you can visit YouTube's lecture later on, you'll understand, okay? Yes, if the points are collinear, they will not form a triangle, they will form a straight line. Mallar, there is a formula, okay? Ashish Chanchlani, I'm talking about you. You said you didn't understand, so you can visit the lecture again. Yes, Mayank, I will explain in short, okay? Don't worry. Can I move on to the next slide? Yeah. If you remember the distance formula, distance is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Or you can also write x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. So accordingly, we are using the formula. This sum will come for 4 marks. Labdhi, you can talk to your concerned center head. They will do specific arrangements to you all, okay? Harsh Panchal, you talk to Oryx sir. He will do the needful for you, okay? Okay, fine. Did you understand, all of you? Now, what we did in this sum is, since there were 3 points A, B, and C, first we found out distance AB, then we found out distance BC, and then we found out distance AC by using distance formula. After getting all the 3 distances, we checked that sum of any 2 distances are not equal, or is not equal, sum is not equal to the third distance. So after adding any 2 distances, the sum is not equal to the third distance. This gives us a clear idea that if sum of 2 distances is not equal to third distance, means the given 3 points are non-collinear. If the points are non-collinear, only then we can construct a triangle. So constructing a triangle is possible from these 3 non-collinear points. Further, after knowing that all the 3 distances are equal, we can say the given triangle is an equilateral triangle. Okay, fine, done. So now we can move ahead to the next sum. It's problem set 7th sum. Find the coordinates of circumcenter of triangle whose vertices are. So there is a triangle. So if we name the triangle as triangle ABC, the vertices are -3, 1, 0, -2, and 1, 3. So find the coordinates of circumcenter. Now circumcenter word gives us a clear hint. Circumcenter means it's the center of circumcircle. Circumcenter means the center is of a circumcircle, and circumcircle means a circle which passes through all the 3 vertices of a triangle. So let us have a circle which passes through all the 3 vertices. Now if we consider the center of this circle, this center would be the circumcenter. So let us mark it as P. So P is the circumcenter. We have to find the coordinates of circumcenter. So since we don't know the coordinates, we can consider the coordinates as h, k. Now few students may wonder, sir, why not x, y? We can consider. Why not a, b? We can consider. We can consider any 2 letters. But here we are deliberately not using x and y, because the confusion may come x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 likewise. So better to consider h, k. Got it? H, k, because we don't know the coordinates. So we have considered the x coordinate as h and y coordinate as k. So let us see, if we draw PA, PB and PC, they would be the radii. Before that, all the 3 points are given. So mark them as x1, y1. second point as x2, y2, and the coordinates of third point as x3, y3. And P, H, K be the circumcenter of triangle ABC. This is the information we have right now. PA is the radius, PB is the radius, PC is the radius, and they are the radii of the same circle. So what conclusion we can draw? Yes, we can say PA is equal to PB is equal to PC. Radii of the same circle. We have marked it as equation number 1. Now, why we have marked it as equation number 1, we'll understand. Now, to get the values of H and K, we have to consider any two distances right now, any two. We can consider PA, PB, we can consider PB and PC, or we can consider PA and PC. So let us consider PA is equal to PB first. We have got this from equation 1. Now, PA is one distance and PB is another distance. So, two distances are equal because they are the radii of the same circle. Now, if you use distance formula, let us get equation for PA. We know distance formula is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So, under root PA. But now, students, I want you to remember one thing which I have told it to you all earlier. Whenever the coordinates are unknown, if a point has unknown coordinates, we will consider them as x2 and y2. So if we are considering PA as a distance, P and A, so this coordinates would be x2, y2, and this would be x1, y1. So if we are using formula x2 minus x1, so h minus of minus 3 the whole square. H minus of minus 3 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. So K minus 1 the whole square is equal to PB. Now if you're talking about distance PB, these coordinates are unknown, so x2, y2 will remain same. This would be x1 and y1 for solving PB distance. So it would be h minus 0 the whole square plus k minus of minus 2 the whole square. Now let us solve this. H minus into minus is plus, so h plus 3 the whole square plus k minus 1 the whole square is equal to h minus 0 means h square plus k minus into minus is plus, so k plus 2 the whole square. Clear to all of you? Now students, we have to remove these square roots. For solving purpose, we have to remove the square roots on both the sides. If we have to remove square roots on both the sides, we have to do squaring on both the sides. Because squaring करेंगे तो ही square root निकलेगा. So squaring both the sides we get. अभी square root लिखने का नहीं, because हमने दोनों तरफ squaring किया है. अगर दोनों तरफ स्क्वायरिंग किया तो दोनों तरफ का स्क्वायर रूट निकल जाएगा. सो h plus 3 the whole square plus k minus 1 the whole square is equal to h square plus k plus 2 the whole square. Got it? Now we'll open up the brackets. This is formula a plus b the whole square. A plus b the whole square. So h square plus 2ab मतलब 2 into h into 3. So 6h plus b square मतलब 3 का स्क्वायर, so plus 9 प्लस यहां पर फॉर्मूला होगा a minus b the whole square, a square मतलब k square minus 2ab मतलब minus 2k into 1 2k plus b square मतलब plus 1 is equal to h square as it is plus expansion of this a plus b the whole square, so k square plus 2 into k into 2 4k plus 2 का square is 4. So what we can do is जो common terms दोनों तरफ है वो cancel हो जाएंगे, दोनों तरफ का h square cancel हो जाएगा, दोनों तरफ का k square cancel हो जाएगा. So now we are left with these terms. So 6h और कोई h नहीं है. So next step 6h. Now 4k, if we take on this side it would be minus 4k. प्लस 4k को अगर इधर लेकर जाएंगे तो विल बिकम माइनस 4k, एंड यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी माइनस 2k है, तो माइनस 4k माइनस 2k विल बिकम माइनस 6k इज इक्वल टू. अब सारे नंबर्स राइट हैंड साइड में लेकर जाएंगे. राइट हैंड साइड में ऑलरेडी 4 है, प्लस 9 उधर गया तो माइनस 9, एंड प्लस 1 उधर गया तो माइनस 1. सो माइनस 9 माइनस 1. So therefore 6h minus 6k is equal to minus 9 minus 1 is minus 10. 4 minus 10 is minus 6. सारे कोएफिशिएंट 6 है एंड कांस्टेंट भी 6 है, तो वी कैन डिवाइड थ्रू आउट बाई 6. दोनों तरफ को 6 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो वी गेट h minus k is equal to minus 1. Equation number 2, and reason dividing both the sides by 6. I hope all of you have understood or clear. Fine. So we have got one equation as h minus k is equal to minus 1. ये equation मिला हमको. Now जैसे हमने PA और PB को इक्वल लिया था, हम PB और PC को भी इक्वल ले सकते हैं अभी. So in the next step we can say PB is equal to PC from 1. सेम प्रोसीजर फॉलो करेंगे यूजिंग डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला. पीबी का डिस्टेंस, पीबी कैसे डिस्टेंस फाइंड करेंगे, h माइनस 0 द होल स्क्वायर प्लस k माइनस ऑफ माइनस 2 द होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू पीसी. अब पीसी के डिस्टेंस कैसे फाइंड करेंगे, h माइनस 1 द होल स्क्वायर प्लस k प्लस 3 द होल स्क्वायर. कि k माइनस 3, यस k माइनस 3, बिकॉज बीच ब्रैकेट के अंदर माइनस साइन है. सो k माइनस 3 द होल स्क्वायर. सो नाउ h माइनस 0 मतलब h स्क्वायर एज इट इज, प्लस माइनस इंटू माइनस इज प्लस, सो k प्लस 2 द होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू h माइनस 1 द होल स्क्वायर एज इट इज plus k minus 3 the whole square as it is. Now students, you should know ये square root दोनों तरफ का निकालना है. If you have to remove the square roots on both the sides, we have to do squaring on both the sides. So अभी square root निकल गया. So next step में x square plus k plus 2 the whole square is equal to h minus 1 the whole square plus k minus 3 the whole square. अब ब्रैकेट ओपन करेंगे, h square as it is प्लस k स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab मतलब 2 इंटू k इंटू 2 4k प्लस b स्क्वायर मतलब 2 स्क्वायर 4 इज इक्वल टू a माइनस b द होल स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला यूज होगा. तो h स्क्वायर माइनस 2ab मतलब 2 इंटू h इंटू 1, सो माइनस 2h प्लस b स्क्वायर मतलब प्लस 1 प्लस k स्क्वायर माइनस 2 into k into 3 minus 6k plus b square मतलब 3 का स्क्वायर इज 9. Now we all know दोनों तरफ का h स्क्वायर कैंसिल, दोनों तरफ का k स्क्वायर भी कैंसिल. So variables on left hand side, numbers on right hand side. So minus 2h अगर इधर आ गया तो प्लस 2h हो जाएगा. माइनस 6k लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में आ गया तो 4k में ऐड हो जाएगा. सो माइनस 6k इधर आ गया तो प्लस 6k हो गया. 6k प्लस 4k विल बिकम 10k, एंड नंबर्स राइट हैंड साइड में चले जाएंगे. तो राइट हैंड साइड में 1 और 9 ऑलरेडी है. 1 प्लस 9 कितना होता है, 10. 1 प्लस 9 कितना होता है, 10. एंड ये प्लस 4 उधर चला गया तो माइनस 4, तो 10 माइनस 4 का वैल्यू है 6. अंडरस्टूड दिस. अब ये सारे कोएफिशिएंट्स और नंबर्स देखोगे तो सारे 2 के टेबल में डिवाइड होते हैं, 2 के टेबल से डिवाइड हो जाएंगे. सो नाउ वी कैन से देयरफॉर h प्लस 5k इज इक्वल टू 3. इक्वेशन नंबर 3, डिवाइडिंग थ्रू आउट बाय 2 या डिवाइडिंग बोथ द साइड्स बाय 2. Clear? So now we have got one more equation, h plus 5k is equal to 3. So these are the two equations. Now students, I want you to understand algebra here. Linear equation with two variables. We have two linear equations with two variables, right? So we have to solve it. Now solving का easy तरीका देखो, h का कोएफिशिएंट कुछ नहीं मतलब 1, h का कोएफिशिएंट कुछ नहीं मतलब 1. So same कोएफिशिएंट है and साइन भी सेम है. h का साइन भी सेम है और कोएफिशिएंट भी सेम है. If we have same sign and same coefficient, we do subtraction of the equations. Equations को subtract करते हैं. तो -1 छोटा है 3 से, so subtracting 2 from 3, right? We are subtracting 2 from 3. मतलब पहले कौन सा लिखेंगे 3. So h plus 5k is equal to 3. उसमें से equation 2 subtract होने वाला है, तो h minus k is equal to -1. Now whenever we do subtraction, there is a change in the sign. So ये h plus है वो हो जाएगा minus, ये k minus है वो हो जाएगा plus, and ये 1 minus है वो हो जाएगा plus. बराबर? So चलो now h और h gets cancelled because ये h ऊपर का positive है नीचे का negative है, तो h cancel. Plus 5k plus 1k 6k is equal to 3 plus 1 4. So k का वैल्यू मिल सकता है, therefore k is equal to 4 upon 6. ये 6 मल्टीप्लाई उधर गया तो डिवाइड 4 upon 6. 4 upon 6 को आगे और डिवाइड कर सकते हैं 2 के टेबल से. So 2 2s are 2 3s are. So k का वैल्यू is 2 upon 3. Clear to all of you? So we have got the value of k. Now we have to find the value of h. So we have to substitute the value of k in equation, जो simple वाला equation है वो. So substituting k is equal to 2 upon 3 in equation 2. There's a mistake here, it's equation 2, not equation 1, equation 2. So what is equation 2? h minus k is equal to -1. So h minus k. तो k का वैल्यू क्या है? 2 upon 3 is equal to -1. Therefore h is equal to -1. ये -2 upon 3 अगर उधर चला गया तो +2 upon 3. ये -2 upon 3 उस साइड में चला गया तो +2 upon 3. Now here we have to take LCM because 2 upon 3 फ्रैक्शन है और फ्रैक्शन अगर ऐड करोगे या सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो LCM लेना चाहिए. So now h is equal to 3 into -1 is -3 plus 2 upon 3. So h is equal to -1 upon 3. So we have got the value for h as well. Question में क्या बोला था? Find the coordinates of circumcenter. So we have got the coordinates of circumcenter. So p -1, 3, 2 upon 3 is the circumcenter of triangle ABC. A very lengthy sum for 4 marks, but a very easy sum. Did you understand the sum? Okay, ये sum कैसे करना है? We know circumcenter है मतलब तीनों रेडिया इक्वल है, तो पहले 2 रेडिया को इक्वल करके एक इक्वेशन फाइंड आउट करो, फिर दूसरे 2 रेडिया को इक्वल बोल के दूसरा इक्वेशन फाइंड आउट करो, and then solve linear equation with 2 variables. Got it? Copy down this sum fast. We have 5 minutes. We cannot reduce it further because that's the last possible fraction, beta. Viraj Mohod, you asked this question. Why can't we reduce it further? We cannot because उससे आगे division possible है. It will be decimal. Vihan, rather than explaining, you do writing part first and you can watch the video lectures once it is uploaded. आपको जितनी बार चाहिए उतनी बार देख सकते हैं. It's a very easy sum. थोड़ा lengthy है इसलिए, but it's very easy. This sum will come for 4 marks. I'm so sorry. Just a moment, students. Someone is saying me ये first slide नहीं है. Oh, I'm so sorry, students. This was the first slide. Coordinates can be taken in decimals, not a problem. Shubham, equation 2, we have to find it out by own means. We have to take any two radii. Any two radii are equal, so we will get one equation. Then take any two radii, you will get another equation. Then use linear equation with two variables and solve the sum. Labdhi, you have to write for 30 days. 30 days लगातार अगर आप mensuration के formula लिखेंगे, all the formula would be ready. Rudrakshi, your marks will not go if you keep it in fraction. You have to keep it in fraction. Don't get into decimal. No need of reducing it further. Keep it in fraction only. Shall I move on to next slide? Vedant, there is no chapter as such which is worst in terms of calculation. Calculations are very easy. It's all about our mindset. Okay, can I move on to the next slide? From my point of view, Shubham, there is no chapter difficult. Because I love my work which I do. So definitely, if I tell you, is picnic boring? Nobody will say picnic is boring, right? Because you love to do it. Fine. Now we'll move to the next slide. Yes, Kev, you can tell me which different formula you have Pythagoras. Yes, I'm not understanding what you mean to say. We can the value as x comma y means. Can we use the value as x comma y? ऐसा बोलना है आपको. Yes, instead of h comma k, we can take it as x comma y also. Not a problem as such. Students, if you are raising your hand, please let me know, because rather than muting and non-muting, if you text it, I'll come to know. Yes, Senthil, don't worry. I'll just shift on to the second last, okay? This is the last slide. Last matlab back side you're saying, okay? Finished noting it down, all of you? Yes, we can take the value as x4 and y4 as well, but normally the coordinate, which is a common for all, we consider it as x comma y or h comma k, okay? Vihan, don't worry, it's done for the day. 8:45 हो गया है. थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ेंगे, ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ेंगे, because I believe online learning is very good model of learning, but then it should not be heavy dose. थोड़ा थोड़ा हो गया तो फर्क पड़ता है, right? Niketan, why did you find it difficult? Please watch the video lectures on YouTube. You'll find it very, very easy. कुछ भी help चाहिए तो बोलो. Okay, I'll just shift it to the back side. Someone has requested for that. Okay, take this as well. Yes, students, those who want, you all can leave, no problem at all. Okay. Good night, all of you. Take care. Sweet dreams. Love you all. Bye. Okay, I am not moving because few of them were having doubts. I'll be clearing the doubts. Okay. Bye-bye and take care, all of you. Yes, Dhruvi, you can leave. No problem at all. I'll be sending assignments. Don't worry now. Labdhi, I'll be sending the assignment. In VK branch, who is geometry teacher? Geometry teacher तो superstar आपके है ना, मयूर sir. Labdhi, you'll get the sums based on circumcenter, 2 sums based on circumcenter and triangle construction के, मतलब आज के जो sums किए उसी type के assignments होंगे, okay? Atharva, wait, I'll give this as well, okay? Okay, someone has requested for first slide as well. You can take the screenshot now. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you very much. Yes, Vaibhav, you can leave, no problem at all. Thank you, Bhumi. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Akshat. Thank you very much. I hope everybody's job is done. Bye-bye, Mayank. Bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you very much. Good night. Bye-bye. Take care, all of y'all. Bye, 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 bye.
Are we done with the lecture, sir?
Done, sir. Okay.